Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of CANrace. I'm your host Bryce Turner, here right beside the track at the Honda Indy Toronto at Exhibition Place in Toronto, where we had a couple of media events taking place today with the trophy unveiling for the top three finishers in the IndyCar event. There was also a welcome press conference with drivers from the variety of series, all the different series in action this weekend, and that's where we start with some clips from that. Here's Will Power, IndyCar driver who won this event last year, talking about racing in Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, it's different every year. So, sometimes it rains. Sometimes it's a pretty straightforward race. Sometimes there's lots of mayhem. It's just all about surviving it and being on your toes and, doing the absolute best in every situation with what it is. I mean, last year it was just pitting. I literally drove in the pit lane and went yellow. So if you know what that it means in IndyCar, is if you pit and no one else has, or most of the field hasn't, you've just pretty much won the race if you can hold them off on restarts. So, yeah, it's just typical IndyCar racing. No one knows what's going to happen, and I can't think of any track that's more like that than Toronto, just because of the the really good racing and the passing zones here. So, really looking forward to the weekend.
Representing the NASCAR Pinty series was Alex Tagliani, who also won the event last year for that series. And Tagliani talks about his finish at IndyCar, which he dominated that race before finishing fifth, and I asked him if that gave him any extra motivation for this weekend.
You've been at the track long enough to know what our NASCAR races are all about, and it doesn't matter if you run up front. Unless the checker flag is drop on your car P1, you're not P1, and we got taken out, on a restart. It was unfortunate, but the only thing we can do is just basically doing what we've been doing, is running up front and controlling what we can control, and hopefully guys are going to learn a bit to run cleaner.
There are a variety of drivers who split seat time in the 22 car with Marc-Antoine Camiron this weekend. Adam Andretti will be in another car as well, a second teammate for Tagliani at 22 Racing this weekend. So I asked Tagliani about racing with all the different teammates.
First race we had Christopher Bell as well from NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, so it's fun. I mean, I think those guys are using road course racing to learn and to get better. For a team, running three cars, there's a lot of people here, and it's been a lot of work over the last couple of weeks. So every guy has two cars plus a spare, so it's a lot of cars to, and we're going out west as well. So it's been tough to bring new guys and like mold seats and all that stuff, but the guys have done a great job, and I'm really enjoying to race with all these guys and giving them as much advice as I can on road course.
And after the media conference wrapped up, we had some one-on-one time, and here again is Alex. So the other question is, you've raced in IndyCar before. Would you ever consider doing the double should the opportunity come about, racing in both events here on the same weekend?
Yeah, I mean, it would be awesome. Like if if I have the opportunity, I would for sure. I love IndyCar. I miss it. But I have to concentrate where it makes sense to me and where the sponsor brought me, and I have an association since 2013 with EpiPen Canada, so it's a very important partnership that I have, and I have to honor it, and we've been working really hard with the Food Allergy Awareness Cause in partnership with Food Allergy Canada, so I'm glad that they decided to jump on board with the NASCAR program, the Canadian Series, and do so, and now we have Lowe's as well, very recognized brand in the world of NASCAR, so hopefully this is gonna last for a while, but if the opportunity would come along for some reason, and it would be a good car, why not?
I get just one more question. It's a busy weekend. You're here for already on a Thursday for media event, and I'm sure there's sponsor engagements. How busy is this compared to other race weekends?
After IndyCar on Saturday night, I drove Sunday. I drove the bus here, and and I've been here since Sunday night. So yeah, it's been a busy week, but for good reason. We launched the Drive the Discussion contest, the interactive contest on Food Allergy Canada.ca website. And Lowe's has been really nice by providing big weekly prizes for the next 6 weeks, plus grand prizes of $1,000 and $2,500 gift cards. So not small prizes, and we hope that the NASCAR fans and the community that suffer from food allergy and their friends are going to participate in this, and we're going to learn about what's their challenges, about living with food allergy. I mean, I have the chance with you and other media to have a stage and an opportunity to talk about my situation with the travels, the restaurant, the plane. But there's a lot of tricks out there. There's a lot of people that are using different tricks, and that's why we have a selection of allergy tips online, and we're looking forward to interact with all these people.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Switching gears back to IndyCar, where Sebastien Bourdais made his first media appearance after his scary crash in Indy 500 qualifying.
Well, I'm walking, so I'm feeling a lot better than I was. It's just it's been a long process, but overall it's been going well. We knew the time frame of things. It was 6 weeks for weight bearing and about 8 weeks to start walking. We're a little bit ahead of schedule, but not crazy so. And the bone is healing well. So overall it's all heading in the right direction, and hopefully we can stick to the program, which was to try and finish the last 2 races.
And as you're going through this healing process as well, what will your role be with the team, and when can we expect to see you back in the car?
Back in the car, we're not quite sure yet. It kind of depends on the timing. I think the doctors are okay to get me back in the car anywhere between the 1st of August to the 15th. Kind of trying and feeling it out, and go from there. Not racing, but seeing where the comfort zone is or the discomfort zone, and go from there. As far as my role here this weekend, it's just kind of obviously we have 2 rookies in the team, and I've been around this place a lot, but there's only so much you can do from the outside. So we'll see how I can help them, but. I think it was important for me and for the team to show up since the first time since the accident, and just get to see everybody and try and contribute to the effort. If I see something, then I'll try and help, and if I don't, then I'll just shut up and see what happens.
After the media conference, 3 drivers from the IndyCar series unveiled the trophies for that race, with Max Chilton, Connor Daly, and Spencer Pigot.
All right, 1,
3,
2,
1. That's my one.
Here's a look at the William Ashley trophies that will be presented to the podium finishers. That's a look at the 3rd place trophy. 3rd place last year went to Canada's own James Hinchcliffe. Look at the 2nd place prize. And the winner gets this trophy, which is a really nice looking trophy. It has lots of details on it. You can see the Indy cars that are carved into there. As we move around, you'll see the Toronto skyline carved on the other side. And the winner last year was Will Power. So lots of great stuff going on today here at the Honda Indy Toronto, and the on-track action hasn't even started yet. That's coming up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As we take a look specifically at the Pinty schedule now, that's where practice will take place on Friday from 11:55 to 12:55, with group qualifying taking place at just after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Then on Saturday, the NASCAR Pinty Series is the Saturday headliner. The race taking place at 3:45. It's the Pinty's Grand Prix of Toronto. And that will do it for today's coverage from the Honda Indy Toronto on CANrace. Check back on our social media channels and here on YouTube for coverage throughout the weekend. Thanks for watching. I'm your host, Bryce Turner. Have a great day.